Shalom and welcome to 2 Minutes of Torah. This year is entitled, How Much Should I Pay for the Arba Minim? This is no black and white answer here, but Tafresh Nun Vav, and the Shulchan gives us guidelines and says, Hidu mitzvah ad shlish. There are different opinions. The Shulchan gives a beautiful overview of what that means. The basic concept is that I want to go ahead and enhance the mitzvah. I should do up to a third more than what the basic would cost. Some say what it means is that if I already bought one, then I see another one that's nicer, I should move up to a third more. Others say if I choice a different one's in front of me, I should get one that's at least a third more than the basic. And the different opinions exactly how that works. But the basics is that if I could get a basic kosher set for 100 shekel, let's say, so it'd be a nice hidor to add in a third more, 135 shekels. If I get a basic set for 70 shekels, I could add in more. That's the basic mitzvah of Hidur mitzvah ad shlish. I add in a third more than the basic would cost. The Mishnah Brewer quotes the Gemara that says that Hidur mitzvah ad shlish, that's your mitzvah, your obligation. And if you do more than a shlish, then Hashem pays you back. Meaning we do mitzvahs, we don't necessarily get paid back in this world. Over here, if I do more than a third, then Hashem will pay me back. Certainly next world, and maybe Mitzvah Hashem even in this world as well. Which would explain why, even according to the din, according to basic halacha many hold, I could get a very basic lulav, an esrog, which is already a third more than the market value. The market would be 70, 80 shekel. I could go to a shuk and get some basics. And once you know the basic halachot of what's kosher or not, I could get a kosher set for a small amount, add on a third for the next level up, and boom, 100, 110, 15, 20 shekel. I have a set where I already added on a third. But since the Mishnah quotes that Gemara that Hashem pays back for those who go beyond the shlish, so many Jews go ahead and buy beautiful sets, more than the minimal amount, more than the minimal plus a third, in order to go ahead and really have a beautiful Hidur mitzvah. And as of course, it's in line with the Mishnah Berurah. It's just something has to be taken into account, that someone should take into account that a person has plenty of money, and by spending over here, he's not hurting his family and his expenses, and they get the nice clothing for and the food for the Chag and all that. If him spending this money on a nicer lulav and etrog, more than a third more than the basic, and that's going to compromise spending on his wife, on nice food for Yom Tif, and there's going to be hardships in the family so that he can have the 6, 7, 8, 900 shekel set. That to me is something that really needs to be looked into, because Hidur mitzvah, the Hidur mitzvah is a third more than the basic market value. Being mesameach, your family, that's basic halacha, to cause your family to rejoice with nice food and nice clothing and things for the children. So a person really has to have a good, healthy balance. And if they don't have the balance, maybe talk it over the Rav about how to figure out how to expend the minimal amount money, the little money that they have, how would be a right way to spread that money out for the Chag.